Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge Save with Siena. If you like these kind of videos, why not leave a like and share this video? Why not leave a comment down below? Let me know how much you like these kind of videos for the YouTube algorithm, and also subscribe to the channel as well, because all of that really does help me out a lot, and it also feeds the YouTube algorithm, because for some reason likes and comments really makes people notice, or really makes the YouTube algorithm notice a lot. We are in the last day of the season. We're taking on Bari. We can only finish as high as 9th. And we're going to go over the games we've had since we last met, since, you know, they might have played a part as to why this is a possibility, instead of, I don't know, potentially being able to fight for Europe in the end of the day. So let's go over that very quickly, shall we? The first game we had was against relegation threatened Brescia, and we took a 1-0 lead after Vine's hitter was played through by JLABTV inside the 32nd minute of the game. A good goal for us to really get us teeth into it. And then late on in the game, we scored again, 88 minutes in. Calandra plays it to Biassi, who finds Viatina, who finds the top corner. An easy finish, or very good finish, depending how you viewed it. But they were down at 10 minutes, like 48 minutes, due to someone getting the second yellow card. We kind of took control from there, and we were easily the better team. Before the red card, we had just 3 shots in the first half. After the red card, we had 20 shots in the second half. If that doesn't tell you just how much that red card changed the game, I don't know what does. But still, we were much better in the second half, and we deserved all 3 points. We really did. Unfortunately for us, we then took on Atalanta at home, and our poor 4 minutes Atalanta continues. We lose this by a goal to 0. Santini's only goal was enough to change everything and to give Atalanta all 3 points. So we deserved to lose, even if we had 8 shots to their 7. We just couldn't get going. We couldn't find any good chances, and quite frankly, they were the better team. They had 2 clear-cut chances. We did not have a single clear-cut chance, so they deserved all 3 points here. The next match, I will admit, disappointed me, despite the fact we took the lead inside 11 minutes. After Zé Luigi finds Calandra for his 10th of the season, it was a good start, but then we considered an own goal, and it was a bit disappointing that this equaliser came, because I genuinely thought we were in control. It was just played across, and I didn't realise it hit Brunette until it went in the back of the net. I genuinely thought at first that they had scored themselves, and then Polino gives away a penalty in the 94th minute of the game, and Andres scores it. So Polino's mistake in the penalty area cost us all 3 points. I was thinking we could have got at least a point here, but then the penalty happened, and they're not going to miss a penalty, and it's Junior Icon goal again because Mirko got injured once more, so he's been getting injured a lot as of late, and the 30-year-old, yes, and now the 30-year-old, is starting to struggle fitness-wise, I feel like, and it's a bit concerning to say the least. The last game we had was at home to Hellas Verona, bottom of the table Hellas Verona, and this is much nicer to deal with. JLABTV finds back in the net after Lucia finds him in the penalty area, and then it's 2-0 when Lucio again gets involved. This one it's Calandra who plays the ball in the middle, and JLABTV found once more, in off the bar, 2-0, good goal, and a good result for us because it's all 3 points. So we should have taken a point against Calgary, but we beat Brescia and Hellas Verona, the 2 teams we should be beating. Atalanta, I was not surprised about not winning against because it's Atalanta. And as a result of these results, we are now in 10th place, a point clear of Calgary, who I think have beaten us twice, or just once. I don't know. They've just beaten us once. They got a draw against us as well, so we cannot afford to draw, because if we do, we'll likely go down to 11th place, maybe even lower, because Benevento have beaten us twice. Spal have a good record against us too, and if we beat Bari, we go up to 9th. It's no question about it. There's no question about the fact that we can go up to 9th if we beat Bari. And Bari have lost to Calgary once, and I think they've beaten Calgary as well. Yes, they beat Calgary 1-0. They lost to Calgary by 1-0 as well. So Bari I'm not so concerned about. It's Calgary, Spal and Benevento below that I'm concerned about, which means we need to get a victory against Bari at that ground. I don't think a draw is good enough, really. Though if we do get a draw, we're going to at least guarantee 11th place, so that's one less thing to worry about. But we need to do well against Bari today to ensure we are doing well. Serie B, though, I thought this was funny because it happened. Roma only got 3rd. They didn't win the league. Cremonese actually got beaten in the last day of the season by Perugia, of all teams, so that's a thing. It helped Perugia survive, but it also meant that Cremonese did not get 2nd place, so our affiliates didn't win the chance to get 2nd place, unfortunately for them, and Frosinone win the league there. But yes, we're taking on Bari. Calgary have Juventus, so that's a game I feel like that they can, well, they'll probably struggle against. Brescia are a team taking on Spal, so that's why I'm not thinking Spal will be held here. You've got the likes of Benevento taking on Sassuolo, which again, I think Benevento can win. So that's why I'm concerned about it. So the 3 teams we're worried about, I think only Calgary have the difficult team. We have Bari. We have the chance to take things into our own hands. We've only conceded 39 goals in 37 games, so we know we can do well defensively. It's the attacking side of things we're not doing so well with. And I think if we do ourselves justice, we can do well here. It's just a matter of making sure we don't do anything stupid, you know, as I am about to do this and try and make sure we have all this covered. But for me, we need to make sure we do well. We need to make sure we can have a good time. I say this as well as I'm literally about to take out Polino from the starting lineup. And, oh yeah, Brunet's also got an injury, so he's not fit. I'm going to take a risk on Polino, despite my better judgment to not do so. But he can play 75 minutes. If he gets injured, it's the last of the season. It's literally how I'm looking at it this way. Corella doesn't seem to like playing with our left backs. I don't know what his issue is, but he seems to have really bad relations with the left backs, unfortunately for us. So while he starts, not because I want to start him, he starts today because of injuries and other such and such. We've got Margiotta on the bench having bad run of form, so he's been dropped. Di Luigi's on the right-hand side today. He can play on both wings and is now considered a 4.5-star player for us, which must be terrifying if that's the case. He's definitely our best player at this point. He's got 4 more years in his contract. I think I can keep hold of him, even if he's wanted by Chelsea, Dortmund and Juventus now. He's not going anywhere. They can clear that off. But yes, Junior Ike would start because of the injury to Vetteriti. He's out for, he's imminently back by Napoli and Osasuna want him. Di Luigi, Polino, Zocchi and Isham on defense. Calandra starts in the DM position because Ayalu is suspended. That's literally the only reason. And Brunet's also injured. Dai and Segni start in the middle of the park. Viatina and Corella start on the wings, while Bot is the striker today. So I think we can win. It's just a matter of making sure we do this. And we're starting Gianluca Ivanizzi on the bench. So he can come on at some point today for his debut. We may find changes from the last match. We'll rotate him because we can. And we'll give him some players a chance to start. Injuries and rotations played a big part in this. So let's see how we do today against Bari. So I'm looking at this. I just saw the scorelines come through. Juventus have gone behind against Calgary, so that's annoying. While Brescia winning 2-0 against Spal, so literally what I was feeling was going to happen is actually gone reverse, so that's surprising. Zocchi on the ball to Sean. We can do something here. Oh, that's not a good pass, is it? But we should be fine. We're definitely camping them in their own half. We've just got to avoid making a silly pass, so I can play out to the left. Or that works too. Play it down the line. There we go. Die to Polino. If we use the space we have to our disposal, then we can do things. Viatina, you cut inside, play it forward to this second. He's making the run. The run's not being used, but here's Corella instead. And finds this Segni. Can win a penalty. All finds Ishan. Does. A bot's chance over the bar. Good effort. Good stuff. We can do more of this though. We have a chance for a throw maybe. Ishan finds Corella. And now, what is Ishan going to do with this situation? Plays it forward to Corella. Good ball through. Can play it across. Finds Jonabot. 1-0. Jonabot has been our top goal scorer again this year in terms of the league. That is actually his 99th league goal. He's 1 goal away from getting 100 league goals for us. And the Nigerian is definitely showing why I had so much faith in him over the years. And this is a good ball across. And he's not going to miss that. No chance at all. 1-0 to us. We have a chance. If we get a 2-goal lead going in halftime, we're fine. And oh my days, what a save! Great keeping to keep it out. That could have been 2-0 if it wasn't for the keeper. 1-0 at halftime. We are definitely ahead of Bari, who are down to the 10th place, but ahead of Calgary, who are beating Juventus. For whatever reason, Juventus decided to give up on the league now, which is a bit annoying, but it's happening. Inter are in 2nd place. Napoli can be 3rd. Milan 4th. And Bologna, even if they wanted to, are not actually doing any damage, are they? Atalanta could beat Milan right now and actually do something, but they're not doing so. Juventus not working their magic. It's a bit surprising to me, but Benevento beating Sassuolo is not surprising. Spal are losing 2-0 to Brescia, so I guess I got some of it wrong. Alright, cool. Good to know. We've been a good team so far. Let's keep this up. Let's not do anything stupid, and I think we can keep this going. I really do. So let's see how we do, shall we? They got a free kick. They're going for a 4-3, 1-2 formation. They've hit the bar instead, and Calandra has to get the way, but that's their best chance, easily. Yeah, they've gone for 4-3-1-2 formation now, which is a bit concerning, since I know that they can do with this situation, but they definitely feel like they're up for it more in the second half, which is a bit concerning. I don't like it when they are trying to fight too hard. I said about every team, but Cardoza on the ball. Moreno on the ball. Oh my god, look at the space he's got. Mackenzie. He's got the ball. He has got the ball. It's literally come off the defender and the striker at the same time. If this is a penalty, I'll be very disappointed. He's given it. Why are we giving away penalties? It wasn't a penalty. That is so disheartening. Cardoza to take. Ike has saved it. It's his first penalty save. And the Nigerian goalkeeper saves it. Good stuff from Junior Ike. Really good keeping. I mean, he didn't have to move, but it's still good. It is just saved. It's not over the line either, and we're fine. They got a free kick again. I don't know what's happened in the second half. It feels like whatever they've done is changed to their liking, and that is a bad miss. That is a very bad miss. Benevento 2-up now, and they really should be scoring from that situation. They got another throw. Whatever's the case, I don't like this. The fact that they are finally starting to come into this game. I would like it. That is just good football. That is just really good football. I hate it, but it's really good football. I literally just took this off. Okay, what can I do in this situation? What can I do in this situation? They've gone for that 4-3-1-2 formation. I'm going to skip this. I need to look at this formation and see what they're doing with this. Because they've got a complete forward and an attacking midfielder. They've got no wingers. But how is that working against me? Why is this working against me right now? So, we just threw away a chance to win this game again against Bari, and they've just cost us a top half finish. I am very disappointed with this. How on earth did Cagliari beat Juventus and cost us top half again? What the hell happened? I hate this team. Honestly, this team can be so stupid at times. Oh, I even changed everything. I even tried to tinker some things to get things going, and it's just did not work. The one team I didn't think would do anything would be Calgary, and they've actually got a 1. And we drew. We literally threw away a lead here. So disappointing. Also, they don't want to. I'm going to try and get this going for us again. They're not actually budging on this one, so this is a little disappointing. I'm going to be honest. I've only got 1 year left on my contract. Polino, and I mean, the fact we had injuries didn't help us, but the fact that we threw this away, so annoying. They missed a penalty too, which should have been the warning sign. I wonder if I'm in trouble because they want me to top our finish and we didn't get top our finish. I actually might be in trouble. I don't think I am, but they're disappointed. It's only a C+. Like, we failed in the Europa League, Conference League, and we failed in the league because they want us to get top off. We only finished 1 place below it, and they're disappointed with the fact we got mid-table finish only. We're a mid-table team at best. I don't know what else I can really say to them. Yes, media prediction said 10th, but we're mid-table only. We're not a top-half team. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that we're mid-table, I don't know what does. I really don't know what else to say if that doesn't tell you that's a mid-table team. I really don't know what to say to them. Honestly, what is wrong with people in this game? We're going to go through and we're going to see the season review. We're probably going to be told we might be in trouble, but if we get sacked, It's not the end of the world, really. It just means that we've come up to an end after 26 seasons at the club. Ooh. So, season reviews here, and there's no confetti. This is so bleak. Honestly, it's so bleak. Ugh. Yeah, we sold Basilica to Lyon for 175,000. Didn't play at all. Hellas Verona for Max Muller. Didn't play at all. Tonelli actually played for Vicenza, surprisingly enough. While Maione actually went to Turenz and actually played 21 times from the bench. Finale left us. Vespazia. Giorgio found himself at Lecce. Baldi at Vetebese. Cabrice at Spezia. And Ruben actually had a good time at his club. I don't know where that is. Where is this? Spain? Yeah, it's Spain. Lower tier Spain. He's actually had a good time. And he's enjoying himself there. Really is. Did he get promoted? There might have been a promotion. A side got promoted at some point because it looks like it got promoted somewhere. Who knows? We loaned a load of players out. Some of them did well, others did not. Lorenzo Lucievo actually did okay again with 14 goal involvements in 39 games. So, yeah, 24 goal involvements. Not bad at all, is it? Other players didn't do so well. Like Tortelli, despite having 8 goals and 3 assists, didn't help his side at all with, again, avoiding relegation. Carboni went to Red Star, had a horrid time despite being assistant player for them. So some players did great, other players did not do so great. Castelluzzo Really good in goal for his team and helped them get to a 4th place finish in Serie B. So yeah, season results, C+. Why is it now you're saying you're pleased? You were upset earlier saying I failed. What is happening? I feel like I've been targeted by the board at this point too. They're disappointed we didn't get further in the Europa League. I mean, can you blame me? We had Gladbach and Monaco. We did okay. We did well to get 9 points. And this again, Schalke. Yes, it's Schalke. I mean, we got to the cup final of this competition. We lost to the Juventus. The Juventus were quite frankly too good for us on the day. But boy, I swear they're becoming a bogey team for me now. I just don't like the fact that in one thing they're saying, yeah, you own the chief. Other thing you're saying, no, actually, we're okay with this. We're really good. Make up your bloody minds. Honestly. I mean, the biggest win we had was 4-1 against Monaco. The win in the match, remember, was the 3-0 win against Napoli, which also saw the goal of the season where Dyer scored from outside the area. But I just trying to figure out what on earth I need to think about. Also, that was our first win, wasn't it, in the Napoli game? So, our first league win. The Monaco game was the first actual win of the year, so it says a lot. We actually made 1.3 million more in the sponsorship deals. No change in the reputation at all. We lost just about 1.1 million in broadcast revenue. We managed to get over 180,000 in the corporate and hospitality. We made 3 million more in the competition prize money, and we made about 110,000 more in the matchday commercial and retail. We made 4.35 million in merchandise sales, with 1.82 coming from non-domestic sales. So good stuff. And Obot, Mapali, Viatina, Calandra, and Ifrat were actually the top search sellers, which is actually pretty good to see the Ifrat's getting up there now. Good to see he's doing well. This is the team of the year, and I think you got to say John Obot has clearly become the man that has become almost too good to turn down, almost too good to drop at this point with a 7.0 rating. He was missed when he was at the African Cup of Nations, he really was. And the fact he's suddenly come back and did really well for us is good. Viatina getting 13 goal involvements is good. Calandra getting 17 was really useful. But Bot's 20 goal involvements and having 7.0 rating is really good. Mikey Otter, I didn't realize they did so well with 14 goal involvements, so maybe I shouldn't have dropped him, but whatever, it's just one of those things. It was a good season in that regard, I think, because we found like a consistent team. It's just a shame that Viatina up front was not as consistent as he should have been, and that Desegni, who honestly was playing his first full season with the club, so can be forgiven a little bit, especially when you realise he's only 17. They were the only two players that didn't have a good season, though Viatina was probably, in that regard, a bit more disappointing in the fact that he didn't do so well there. But yeah, Desegni did well. He's now considered a Serie A player, or okay, Serie B player still, but he's definitely getting better and better. John Bot, fan player of the year. Brunette was the young player of the year, which is good. Dyer got the goal of the season. Obot was the top goal scorer, 16 goals. Margiotta with 9 assists was the top assister at the fullback. Obot was the most player of the match awards with 4, and the highest average rating with 70, and the highest average rating with 7.0, while Ayelu got 52 passes per 90. So we didn't really feel like we did a lot. That's what I'm going to say no matter. I feel like I should be more angry at the fact that I was honestly told, yeah, you failed, and now it's not failed. I feel like I'm being let down here. Also, that's a little annoying. We scored 3 less goals than we should have done. We had 2.5 less points than we should have done, and we're 3 places lower than we should have been as well. So, yikes. Thank God it's mid-table, and then to go top half next year. Okay, I can accept that. And the fact they got rid of the buy and player thing, that is much, much better. Thank you for that, board. Okay, let's talk to the players and say we should be going for mid-table finish. Yes, they're good. They're really happy about it. We'll discuss more things. We'll talk about things there. I don't want to talk to you. Honestly, you've just let me down more than you should do already. You've let me down. Yeah, Lensley been out for 5 months. It's not great. We've had quite a few bad injuries this year, actually. Look at this, and disappointing to say the least. That's the case. We're back on the 22nd of July. We weren't at our best, and Cortesi was the player of the year, and did really well. Yuri Tillemans, by the way, is the a manager. He just got them to a Europa League finish, a European finish. I think, honestly, he's the manager of the season so far because he did so well. Yuri Tillemans. Never thought I'd be saying that, but there you go. He's actually a good manager in this game. It's good to see. Also, Lautaro Martinez was the manager of Lazio. I am just not going to say much about the fact it was a shocking decision, honestly, outside of that. But yeah, they finished in 8th. I can see why they sacked him. I just had to say, yeah, for his defense. Yeah, I was a little bit shocked. And he also appreciated my comment. So yeah, we got a friend in Martinez. We've also got a wage budget of 2 million to spend and a transfer budget of 202 million. Imagine how much that would do for your confidence and your board and all that stuff. So we've got almost 1 million extra in the wage budget and quite a lot of money now. I swear, I'm going to look at this. Did they literally change their board expectation midway through the season? Okay, they got whatever. I feel like the fact that they've changed the mid-table is actually good for me. I feel a lot more confident now that we're in that position. Also, was John Abbott's the second year running, he's got the top player of the year, isn't it? Let me just check this. Records, fans player of the year. Yeah, second year running. I love the fact that Melpelli somehow got this 5 years running. And Oliver, oh my God, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years running. He got that. Gabriel Nunes got 3 years running, yet he didn't even get in the fans player of the year or the favorite personnel stuff or such. That's disappointing. Melpelli got it 6 years and 7. Polino got once, and now, yeah, strikers seem to be getting there more and more, don't they? But either way, it's just interesting to see that he's able to get in there now. If we got a cup trophy, I probably would be an icon right now. But we didn't get the cup. So it's a little disheartening to know, oh yeah, by the way, you didn't get the cup, so you're not anything higher than a favorite personnel. Also, Pepper, why are you not happy with Claudio Polino? What does he need to do to get a call up for Portugal? Honestly, please give him a call up. I need it. What does this man need to do? I know he's not the best player in the world, but he's not exactly terrible. Honestly, what does he need to do to get a call up? Schalke versus Brighton in the Europa Conference League. Let's see if the team that beat us actually beats Brighton. They did. So Schalke, the team we lost to, actually went on to win the damn tournament. So Brighton denied a chance to win this competition for the 2nd straight year. Has a team actually done that? I don't think any team has actually won it 2 years running. No team's ever won it 2 years running, but that's Schalke's 2nd Europa Conference League trophy, and that would have been Brighton's 3rd if they had pulled it off. So Brighton denied a chance to win it for the record-breaking 3rd time. Also, the fact that Inter were underachievers because they only got to the semi-final and lost to Schalke is kind of impressive. I gotta say that here and now. And Newcastle have won the Europa League again. I think it's the first time they've ever won it, is it? I don't know if they have won it before, but it's the first time they've won it since I can remember. They might have done it actually before. No, I'm thinking of the Europa Conference League, aren't I? Yeah, it's the first time they've won it in the save. Fair play to Newcastle. They've now won every single continental trophy they can win. So yeah, Europa Conference League and the Champions League. Now they've won the Europa League. So fair play to them. They've actually done all 3 trophies you can win after they won the League Cup too. So yeah, Newcastle win again. They win their first Europa League trophy. Also, we got 10.87 million for TV revenue and 1.1 million from the coefficient ranking pool in the Europa League, which is saying a lot. Oh no, that was the 2nd trophy apparently. That's the 2nd time they've won this competition. When did they last win it? Oh, that's why. 1969. No wonder they haven't won in ages. It's been over almost 80 years without the Europa League in their possession, but they won it now, so fair play to them. You know, I have a feeling this is going to be a very difficult transfer window, with the Juventus now identifying Di Luigi as probably the main target for their season, if it looks like. I'm not interested in selling him. They can go right away for that. Oh my God! Look at this! It's James Barbini, but look how good he is! For a National A license, this could be a guy we can bring as a coach, surely. Can we bring him as a coach? Oh, we can bring this guy as a coach! This is sweet! Okay! James Barbini, we're going to bring you in. I just saw he retired, so I thought I'd bring him in, but bloody hell. I mean, not like this guy. This guy's terrible. We're not going to bring you in. But James Barbini might legitimately be someone I want to bring in. I mean, this is great. I'm finding my 4 players. I keep an eye on them. But James Barbini might actually be pretty good. That is actually really cool to see that Barbini's actually that good. What about Dyer? Are you good? You're retiring. You're not going to be a coach, are you? No. You were playing in Finland? How did I not know that you ended up in Finland somehow? Wow, okay. I did not know he ended up in Finland for a bit. That is the strangest career path I've ever seen for the player. Okay. James Barbini. Yeah, Barbini, we're going to bring as a coach. I'm going to give him a 4-year deal because I want to develop him. He's got potential. He's determined to. I've already got an idea we're going to replace him with. And you're going to see what I'm talking about in a bit. Because Castelli is on his last year's contract. And I'm not planning on renewing it. But James Barbini, if I was to compare him with James Barbini, who is ahead of development, I think we've got a good replacement to the guy. I mean, he's much better in every area, isn't he? Surely. He's older too. But reputation, if we can develop him as a coach and then make him better, we can look him very good indeed. James Barbini going to be our new under-18s coach if all things go well. Even if he wants to be ahead of youth development, I honestly think if he develops well enough and he gets the licenses, James Barbini could be an under-18s coach and a head of development in the future as well. Exciting times. Well, we're back. Roma didn't get promoted. Cremonese stopped them in the playoffs. This actually is a thing that's happened. Roma did not get promoted straight away in their campaign to get promoted from Serie B. I actually can't believe I'm saying that, but it's amazing at the same time that my affiliates have stopped Roma from getting promoted. Wow, okay, was not prepared for this, but it's happened. We've got this happening. Roma are stuck in Serie B for another season. It's amazing. It really is. We've also managed to hire James Barbini as an under-18s coach for the club, and he has the potential to become a head of youth development. Now, hopefully, in his improvements in the national licenses and the coaching badges he can get, he will actually improve in every area of the game. And if he becomes as good as I think it can be, he'll be amazing. He's already 3.5 stars in coaching side of things. If he can become a 4.5 star or even a 5-star coach under our banner, and he becomes really good as a head of development, we might just bring him on as a head of development instead of all. It's amazing this has happened, but quite frankly, it's great. It's the fact that he's got the opportunity to become the best under-18s coach and maybe even the head of development going forward. I would be so happy if he pulls it off because he's really, really good as a coach. But yes, the Champions League final happened and Liverpool beat Juventus in the final. So Juventus almost completed the domestic and continental treble, but Liverpool stopped them in the end. Liverpool, who didn't even win the league title this year, they're only finishing third. So after 2 seasons without winning the title and finishing 4th in the Premier League last year, they get their 10th Champions League trophy. Andrei Shevchenko has pulled it off. Also, they may also have had a Tycoon takeover 2 years ago. Yeah, this is awkward that Liverpool had a Tycoon takeover literally 7 months after a Tycoon takeover failed. And yeah, they might have had some interesting situations going forward here. But yes, we are going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys will like and share this video. And they subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But anyway, until next time, goodbye. And well, good night.